To all of our local, our regional, our international viewers throughout the world, a very warm welcome to another edition of the program Conversations with Zelisa, where we continue to inform, educate, empower, and answer those unanswered questions. I am Zelisa Budusing Rupani, humbly inviting you to sit back, relax, enjoy, absorb, get your pen, get your paper, so you could take notes and you could take numbers that will be very helpful for you and your loved ones. Directing this morning and in Master Control, Hisham Costello. On behalf of our team, I'd like to wish each and every one of you a fantastic day today. It's Friday the 8th of December 2023. It is a day and time we'll never have the opportunity to have again in life, so don't procrastinate. Don't waste your time. Don't allow anybody to steal your joy and your moments and your time, because that is precious. All right? If you're celebrating a birthday, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary to you and yours. That's someone special. I'm told that Mr. Richard Aziz of Caribbean Showtime Television in Canada is celebrating his birthday. He is the CEO and Managing Director. He's a force to be reckoned with. He is originally from Trinidad and Tobago, a son of this soil, but went on to do great things internationally in Canada, especially with his radio show and of course with his television station. So sir, on behalf of all of us here at ZMB Communications Limited, we would like to take the opportunity to wish you a happy birthday with the grace and blessings of God. And may all of your dreams and all of your desires be fulfilled. Please know that you are appreciated. You are a force to be reckoned with. You started from very humble beginnings. You are a very humble and wonderful person. Awesome, I would say. When it comes to success, you've really worked extremely hard, and may God continue to bless you richly as you grow from strength to strength, and all of choicest blessings upon you. Thanks again for all that you do. Have yourself an awesome day today. It's your day to celebrate and of course to give thanks to God. Yeah? So let's quickly go to our quote for today. And our quote says, sometimes when things are falling apart, they may actually be falling into place. Sometimes when things are falling apart, they may actually be falling into place. Thank you so much for that, Hisham. And that is very true. It came to us with the kind compliments of Fab India Expo. And sometimes when we think that things are broken and we feel all doors are closing in on us. Hisham, could you get the code back up? Because that's what I'm talking about. When you feel things are broken or every door is being closed, there is a master plan, because perhaps a greater plan from the divine, from God, from the universe will be falling into place to put things in place for you. It's a very deep message. Thank you, Hisham. It's a lovely message. And of course, it came to us with the kind compliments of Fab India Expo. Remember to check them out. They've got the Christmas flea market at the Mid-Center in Chagonas that started from the 1st. It continues to the 31st. And I want to remind you, today is the 8th of December. On the 10th, the white tent opposite Medford gas station, they're going to be closing on Sunday, which is the 10th. All right? So that's a gentle reminder. You've got these last couple of days to check them out at the Center of Excellence, at the white tent opposite Medford gas station, and then you could take advantage of the Christmas flea market at the Mid-Center in Chagonas. That continues to the 31st of December. Yeah? So, thank you so much. This morning, I'm in conversation with a gentleman whom I respect, I admire. He's a gentleman who has the ability and the gift to really help heal many souls and get them back on track, especially when you feel lost and broken and you need that intervention to lift you and help you move forward. And he is a friend of mine. I have a high regard and respect for him. And that, of course, is Mr. Robin Kisoon, life coach. So before we bring on Mr. Kisoon, I want to let all of our viewers know, near and far, that we are going to start our giveaways on Monday. So we're going to start the giveaways on the show starting Monday, where you'll have the opportunity to call in, answer a nice question, and give yourself the opportunity to win lots and lots and lots of gifts. All right? So it's all in celebration of this wonderful season, as you know, quick as Christmas Day is approaching, and then of course the new year, the birth of a brand new year. All right? So that's all part of what's happening for the season. So look out for that starting on Monday. Robin, good morning, my dear friend, and a warm welcome.
Good morning, Zelisa. Always enjoy the session with you and the viewers. It's always amazing to be on this program and share whatever knowledge, information, or even transformation that will come from that.
Robin, you know, I didn't see the quote before, and when I saw it, I realized, wow, this is extremely good, because it falls right into place into what the topic is about this morning, and that is healing your past, all of the trauma, the hurt, and the pain. Now, you know, every day I normally post the topic and who my guests are. We have a flyer that we send out to Facebook and locally, everywhere. I put it on my status as well. And the amount of, I got so many people said that they were waiting and they were happy that we were talking about this. And you know, as we approach the close off of this year 2023, and we embrace, or we look forward to the birth of 2024, I think a lot of us would need to understand that we need to let go, release, close the door, close that chapter, and allow a new one to take birth, where we don't bring the baggage and hurt and pain of the past into the new year, into the future, you know?
Yes, that's for sure. I think Zelisa, sometimes people realize that holding on to your past is like walking around with a backpack that's loaded with it. After a while, no matter how it is, it starts to get heavier, and at some point you'll reach your carry this with it over. And this is exactly what we do ourselves when we walk up. Trauma, the suffering, whatever, in our minds. That's why it's important to heal our life. So that's why today we should talk about how to heal our past. Every one of us have a past, and there's something in our past which is fun, loving, joyful, a lot of positive expectations. But there are also side of us where we have experience that brought us the hurt and pain. And you know, as we go through life, holding on to these, what we are actually doing is creating a bigger pain body. And we would have spoken about pain in the past, and pain body is simply an accumulation of all of the pain that we have experienced throughout our life. That started, let's from conception in the womb. You would have been hurt inside of the womb. Mommy was going through abuse, physical, emotional. You would have been part of that. So you continue accumulating all these pains. And what happens? This pain body keeps getting bigger and bigger. And what happens is the individual, they are easily triggered by circumstances, situations, people. For instance, if it's an ex that make you feel free or feel like you have so much hurt inside that you want some kind of vengeance or revenge, it will always bring up to tell you, hey, this is how I'm feeling right now. What I'm feeling to do, what I'm feeling to act in this moment or react. So every time you hear the name, you can become very destructive. But not to the person or the place around you, but to yourself. And that is what people don't understand. Everything you do is about you, not anyone else. And if you're going to heal yourself, you must be able to go with him, find out what's happening, how you feel about things, about places, and then bring about some kind of healing and let go of the past that we are holding on. Maybe it might mean putting someone, right? Saying, hey, you know what? Right? But there are tools and techniques that you can use, which I'm going to talk today, right? But we'll go a little more in depth a little bit for that pain, that trauma, and where it is in the body, right?
You see,
So,
Robin, a lot of
yes.
people who are probably sitting and looking at the show right now would say, well, it's easily said because you're not in my shoes. You're not the one
Right.
facing disappointment. You're not the one facing hurt. You're not the one with my health concerns. You're not the one who got the door slammed on my face. You know, many,
Right.
many different situations. There are many different situations that we all face.
Right.
And so we look for a reason to blame or to feel hurt. I mean, it's only understandable that you face when we get disappointed, that we are hurt, we are empty, we are lost, we are disenchanted. I could find every word in the dictionary to describe the negativity that comes around
Yes.
it. Because one,
Yes.
in some situations you would have invested your time and your life. In some situations it is your money. In some situations it is your health concerns. So many different things. And like I
Yes.
say, circumstances that we hold on to. But what is important
Right.
is that we identify that there is a problem. We identify and understand that we need to get to the root of the problem, and we also understand that with every problem there is a solution. And that's why you are here with us today in your capacity, the hat that you wear as a life coach, to help people, first of all, to identify, I have a problem, I need to get rid of this problem. Getting rid of it is not holding on and crying and bawling and allowing it to get the better of you, because in many situations we are only human, and we may say, I ain't taking on this now, and I ain't letting this get the better of me now, but indirectly you're hurting, you're in pain, and sometimes your health is compromised.
Yes. Yes, sure. And you know, it's easier said than done, just
Yes.
right? Because you can only solve a problem based on the knowledge, information, or the tools that you have available. Now, understand this. Most of us, we can fix our own problem. You know, that's my problem. Sometimes the way you fix it might not be in your best interest. And I'll explain what that is. Many of us, because we are in public or we are in family or friend, we put on what we call a facade. You know, that is image representation of ourselves that is not true. And when we do that, so you smile, all giggly, telling people all in nice things they want to hear, oh, what my life is like. We have such an amazing relationship, but you do that, and inside of you is a different story.
Right.
Right?
You're dying inside. You're dying inside. That's exactly what it is. It's that you're dying inside.
Exactly. And if that's what you feel inside of you, that is what the universe is responding to, how you feel. Not what you're saying. Because if that's the case, all of us will be looking at lockdown, we'll win, we'll lost, or get the best relationship, but it don't happen, right? It's because the universe is always responding to your vibrational set point, which is how you feel.
Robin, I need you to please
Yeah.
hold that thought because we need to go to our first break. So let's go to these important messages. When we return, we continue our conversation with life coach Robin Kissoon. And today he's talking to us about healing, letting go of our past, letting go of our pain, letting go of the trauma, letting go of the disappointment, and moving forward as an individual, yeah, or family perhaps. We continue our conversation after these messages.
The Mid-Center Mall Christmas Flea Market from the 1st to the 31st of December. Over 400 merchants, toys, gift items, home decor, perfumes, t-shirt printing, and so much more. Daily live entertainment, fascinating snow show. Take pictures with Santa and check out their Facebook page for more information. The Mid-Center Mall Christmas Flea Market from the 1st to the 31st of December. Opening daily from 10 a.m.
Farm India Expo opposite Medford gas station Shogunus will now be closing on December 10th. Enjoy up to 50% of all items. Everything must go. Complete family shopping, multi-cuisine food court, your one-stop shop. It's all coming to an end. Farm India Expo closing on December 10th from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. including weekends.
Every word, every line, every paragraph depicts a real moment in someone's life. A father, a sister, a mother, a brother. We at Newsday are dedicated to you, the people, and through independent, unwavering journalism, strive to always bring your stories to life. Because your stories are more than just words. Newsday, independent and credible.
Super quality supermarket. Best quality and great prices. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables and meats. It's a one-stop shop for the most affordable groceries, baby items, kitchen supplies, bathroom accessories, car care supplies, pet food, toys and lots more, all at Super Quality Supermarket. Wide aisles, fully air-conditioned and secured parking. 3 locations nationwide: Couva Car Park, Couva, 98 Endeavour Road, Shogunus, and 47 Tissue Drive, Trincity. Super Quality Supermarket. Tile Expression Limited, the #1 leader in tiles. Large stock, unbeatable prices, wide variety. Porcelain tiles, ceramic tiles, wall and floor tiles, residential and commercial, granite and quartz countertops. Best quality from Italy, Spain, India, Brazil and China. Conveniently located Monroe Road, Kunupir. Tile Expression Limited. Telephone 693-0015 223 Tile.
Are you ready to own your own home? But worried about time, money, and construction? We handle it all. With Docs, you can sleep in your dream. Make a down payment of $100K or $150K and we'll build a 2 or 3 bedroom home on your unused land. A home is an investment into your future, so let's help you invest wise, invest well. Payment plans available. We're only a call away.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zelisa. I'm in conversation with a life coach, Mr. Robin Kissoon, and today he's talking about healing your past, letting go of all the hurt, pain, trauma, disappointment, have an open mind and embrace life the way you should, giving it your all. Yeah? Robin, welcome back.
Thank you. So Zelisa, I just want to touch a little bit on what happens with every experience that you have, right?
Okay, sure.
The end point of every experience is an emotion.
Right.
And I'll draw an example so our audience will understand. If you go to a restaurant and you go with your favorite people, you have your spouse, your child, your boyfriend, and you're really happy to go there. And you reach that restaurant, and when you go there, you do a reservation, but somebody says there's no reservation for you at all. You have to wait long while outside because it's so set on going here, family, whoever, you know. What starts happening with your experience? It started at that point. So the excitement, the joy, everything starts changing, right? So let's go into the restaurant, we're on the table, you're being served, and then after waiting so long, if you ask for something, sometimes they don't have, or the next thing they might say, okay, sure, they bring it for you, then they rush it or something. It doesn't taste the way you was expecting it. You had so much high expectations, you have been there before, everything. What happens to that experience? Immediately, in your mind, you have a new label for that experience. First thing, it was a horrible experience, it was a bad experience, it was terrible, whatever you want to call it, right? First,
Yeah.
the second thing, you will tag it with all the things that went wrong. That's why you had a horrible experience, because that. All of this gets registered in the subconscious mind. Right? And as it gets registered in the subconscious mind, it stays there. Because it just doesn't go anywhere. Your subconscious mind is like that, like a storehouse, it's like a hard drive. Storing information, experiences, people, everything. Right. You don't know that every time somebody mentions that place, the first thing that will come up now is that experience. Oh my God, we went there, whatever, right?
It's true. Very true. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Right. That will remain to be so, even while you're trying to make the go somewhere. You're not going there yet, you know, our friends all hey, let's go for dinner. Think about going to that place. Right? Immediately you might say, boy, then that, well, why? I went already. This experience, right? So too, our experiences with people, with loved ones, with family, your spouse, whoever it is, will do the same thing.
Correct.
And if you understand what I'm saying, if you add to that experience your prejudice or your biases, what will happen? Does it mean that the restaurant is always bad? No, somebody must be going to go that same day and had an amazing experience, right? And I'm saying to you, same thing with people. Your spouse, your child, right? Your neighbor might be very kind and loving to somebody else. And it's just that experience, one of the experiences that you have had, that you are holding on to, that's creating the feeling that you have, right?
Well, you know, Robin,
yeah.
you just said something there that brought a thought to me, and that is there are many women who would call me, or who would even call in live, we've heard it live before, and would say that their husband is so nice to everybody else. They would talk so nice, take care, be good, but he is so terrible. He treats them with total disrespect and disregard.
Right.
I've heard of this time after time.
Yes, that's true. And when we start to get to the root of problems, like you were saying, find root, most people do not, that the problem is them. You cannot experience something in your reality if you are not a contributor to that, right? And I'll give you an example. Right now, some part of the world, they are fighting war,
Yes?
shooting, killing, right?
Yeah?
Are you aware of that? It might be your reality. So you are here You're unaffected by it. You're
Yeah.
going about your business while somebody else is asleep or can't eat, right?
Yeah.
So it's only the things that you put your conscious mind to, that you are aware of, that you will continue to create your reality.
Right.
So if you start looking at somebody and saying they're bad or they're treating somebody good, they treat me good, and that may not be so, it would have started with a simple odd comment, or you throw a little thing as you say, pecan or something at somebody, right? And you think it didn't hurt that person, but them, right? So them now holding on to the thing, oh, all right is do you don't appreciate, all right, so do less. And this is how people start doing less and less, right? And then you start noticing more and more of what you want is being provided, and then it could come to a point when it becomes completely non-existent, right? Because what? Other people appreciate it. Other people value what you contribute or what you say to them. So when you gravitate towards it, always the way you are loved, where you
Correct.
when people honor you, right?
Correct.
And people don't like to tell somebody that they are not this person. They wouldn't say, hey, you know, you really truly a good person, or you mean something good to me, you do so much. People don't do that, you know. I have that. I teach classes. Not everybody that comes to class would walk away and say that God so much for me or something, and you can't tell people what to say now. Or you might have friends that no matter how much you reach out to them, what you do, it doesn't mean they appreciate you or value you the same way you appreciate and value them. No. So what happens if you're looking for that feedback or for somebody to tell you something good, then what you do, you heal your life. You don't care whether they appreciate or don't, or they say good or bad. You continue to be the best version of yourself, which is to be nice.
Well, I'll say this. We've got 10 fingers.
Yes,
None are
of
the
course.
same in the sense that they're different, you know. And that's just the way the world is. We all
Yes.
think differently, we act differently, we make different choices, and we're entitled to that. Yeah?
Yes.
So, my thing is, you're correct. You can't make people love you or respect you. That's something you earn. That's something,
Yes.
what you give is what you get. However,
Yes.
the way of the world is, the way people think is, not everybody is going to like you. Not everybody is going to like your style. Not everybody is going to accept your choices because you are who you are. How I
Right.
look at it is, if my conscience is clear and I know what I do, I am a
Well, what you
good
bring to the
person
table.
and I do what is best at, I try my best to do what is right and what is best at all times. I don't care what anybody says. They could say,
Right.
they could whatever. Once I know what I do is right, or I have, like I say, I have to live with my conscience. That's what I'm
Right.
concerned about. Pleasing me and
You are
well,
guided.
first
Yeah.
pleasing God and then pleasing myself.
Yes. Right, so you are guided that. So if you are guided by your conscience or your higher self, it's different because you'll be operating from a divine thought, right?
Yeah.
Because you try your best to think good, to be good, to see good, and whatever actions you take for it to come from that good place, right? And this is what people don't understand. Many of us are trapped in the past. All of our past experiences, what somebody did, what they say, what they tell others about us, and we hold on to those things, and it becomes poisonous in us.
Yeah.
And this is the point I'm trying to come to now, right? The hurt, the pain, the trauma is prolonged conditions that we experience. A little thing, you feel a little thing, yes, but that will become a pain and suffering, you know. It's prolonged, holding on to that, building on it, what creates the hurt, then the pain, and then finally suffering, the disease. A
You see
disease
what-
is the last time
you're preaching this morning, because you're correct. When that starts stepping in, when your health is compromised, do darling, lock that door. Lock it and throw away the key. Because once you recognize within yourself you've given your all, but you see your health and your well-being, there's no price tag attached to that anybody can pay you. So lock the door, throw away the key, and move on. We've got to take a quick break, Robin. And when we return, we continue our conversation. I also would like to invite my dear listeners, if you may have any questions, any concerns, you are in a situation, whatever the situation is, and you feel you need guidance, you need intervention, then please send us a WhatsApp message or pick up that phone and give us a call and talk to Robin and have him guide you, because you may very well be saving the life of someone else because of your concern, of your problem. Many others are in that situation and they don't know how to seek help. But you know now to be strong enough to pick up the phone and call, discuss, and let Robin guide you. Yeah? When we return, let's go to these messages.
Charan's Bookstore. For all your school books, stationery items, uniforms, shoes, board games, toys, and much more. Visit them at any of their 3 branches located at 24 Eastern Main Road, Quezay, San Juan. Telephone number 675-9024 or 675-3607. 53 Eastern Main Road, Tunapuna, 663-1884, 663-1476, or 645-3878. Trin City Mall, Trin City. Contact them at 640-3155.
Calm down.
Check out Charan's Bookstore.
Get ready for comfort like never before. DAD Comfort Cooling Limited has been your choice. HVAC expert for over 35 years, and we've perfected the art of making your space into the oasis you deserve. When the sun is blazing and you need the perfect escape, think Comfort Cooling Limited. Your journey to comfort is one phone call away. So don't hesitate to call us at 652-6378, 657-1451, or come down to our showroom and feel the difference. Conveniently located 24 Forest Avenue, Coquia Village, San Fernando. Email comfortcoolinglimited@gmail.com. We carry York and Coolstar, mini splits, inverted type units, cassette type, window, commercial systems, and 5 years warranty on systems. It's all happening at Comfort Cooling Limited.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Every word, every line, every paragraph depicts a real moment in someone's life. A father, a sister, a mother, a brother. We at Newsday are dedicated to you, the people, and through independent, unwavering journalism, strive to always bring your stories to life. Because your stories are more than just words. Newsday, independent and credible.
Tile Expression Limited, the #1 leader in tiles. Large stock, unbeatable prices, wide variety of porcelain tiles, ceramic tiles, wall and floor tiles, residential and commercial, granite and quartz countertops. Best quality from Spain, Italy, Brazil, India and China. Tile Expression Limited, conveniently located Monroe Road, Kunapir. Telephone 693-0015 or 223-TILE.
Are you ready to own your own home? But worried about time, money, and construction? We handle it all. With Docs, you can sleep in your dream. Make a down payment of $100K or $150K and we'll build a 2 or 3 bedroom home on your unused land. A home is an investment into your future, so let's help you invest wise, invest well. Payment plans available. We're only a call away.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zelisa. I'm in conversation with Mr. Robin Kisoon. He's a life coach and he's here today to talk to us about healing your past, letting go. And as we approach this new year, I think it's most appropriate for us to talk about the baggage that we're carrying, to talk about the hurt that we are living with, the pain that we are living with, and taking control, letting it go and letting it be, closing that door, closing that chapter and moving on with a positive mind and a positive attitude, like a breath of fresh air in your life. And so with that, when you release it, then you give yourself the opportunity to be happier, to be peaceful, to be in a better mood, to be loving, to be caring, and perhaps to open your life to great things that are waiting for you. Yeah? So Robin, welcome back. I also want to tell our listeners, I know just before the break I told you, you could call in. Now, because we're chatting with Robin and we're using my line, you can call 3922986. That's 3922986. You could send your WhatsApp messages there, or you could send it to my number as well, WhatsApp. But if you're calling in live, you're going to have to call at 3922986 if you need to call us. All right? So it's at 3922986. However, you can send your WhatsApp messages to my phone, 3847142. That's 3847142. Robin, welcome back.
Thank you. Yeah, we were saying, what I'm trying to say is that every time you accumulate all of these hurt, pain in the body for different reasons. The body doesn't know the difference. Your boyfriend hurt you, your children hurt you, the boss man hurt you, right? All it knows is that you're going through pain. And that accumulation of that pain eventually starts turning the pain into suffering. The pain leads to suffering. And a combination of pain and the suffering is what will make you feel more and more hurt. And the more hurt you feel, all three combined brings about a disease in the body. Just think about that, eh? And how many of us are walking, if you want to call it walking, those just waiting to give up? Because we have been through so much, we have experienced so much, we are holding on to so much. If you are holding on to a toxic relationship, for example, or husband or partner, or a hopeful relationship where the signs are there and you are not taking it, right? What will happen over time? Right? All your frustration will start growing. You get more frustrated, right? Your ability to discern starts diminishing because what happened? You are starting to be trapped into an involuntary set of actions, right? And behaviors and thinking. And then the pattern starts presenting itself repeatedly, and before you know it, you have no control over anything. It is just an automatic response, what we call an automatic response. It's a learned behavior. And then you start living, experiencing your life from that place. Trauma, everybody has trauma, Zelisa, because we go through different things, right?
Yeah.
But if you go back to the restaurant thing here, that instant in time when something happens, if you leave it there as that, and you don't carry it forward, it no longer have an effect on you. It gives you a better sense, if you want to call it judgment, or if you want a perspective or a different view of how you see things or look at things, right? Because you couldn't say in the restaurant, hey, maybe the chef is not yet in. or maybe staff is not present, that's why they are having trouble, because usually it's a good service,
Right.
right? So if you go back to see, then you will know, hey, it was always like I thought, right? So that's one. Two, the
I
same
like
thing
that.
with people. Yes, sometimes people not in the best place. You don't know what they went through. Let's take a simple thing, finance. Sometimes when you don't have money, Zelisa, okay, so people might say Zelisa are rich, so they might think you will have financial thing, right? But you have wages to pay,
Right.
you have rent to pay, right?
Correct.
You have equipment, repair, building, whatever, right?
Correct, correct. You're
When that
right.
comes up, you might be challenged by it, right? Now somebody around you might be a little bit jumpy or irritable. Does that make you a bad person?
No.
It is. No, this is my point. Because in that moment,
Yeah.
what you are dealing with, you don't understand what's the best way to deal with it. Right? So you're trying to juggle things around to make it happen. And sometimes at the wrong time somebody will come and say something. And you will snap.
It's true.
And then if you snap,
Or I'll tell you something. You know that you've put things in place and an employee is not pulling their weight. You will trip because I'm paying you to do a job. I don't need to be babysitting you. I already have enough problems on my plate and you come in to do dotishness. Of course you're going to trip. You're only human. You can't compose it all.
Right. So my point is, if we understand that about ourselves, we'll trust that other people are going through similar experiences. So when they are not, when they snap at you, when sometimes they look at you with so much anger, you could say, hey, you know what, I still love you. Or I send you love, I really do. I would send that all the time. I send you love and light, healing energies or something, right? Just to make you feel better, right? Or give a reminder, hey, you are much more. You are somebody I look up to, I adore you, you are so, tell you something, that lift your spirit, right? If somebody do that to you, immediately you shift. You start feeling good, you might smile when you read that. Okay? When you do things like that, it does not get registered in the subconscious mind as a hurt or pain or suffering. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Because you now recontextualize that experience to a place of love or joy, right? Or shared benefits or something, right? So you bring back something good, a good meaning to what that experience is. And if it is true that the end point of every experience is an emotion, it is up to you not to create negative emotions. Right? That's your choice.
So what you are saying is you take control of emotions.
Yeah. Take control of your emotions, which you have a choice. You have a choice. Always remember that. Right? To hurt, right, is to give in to something. If you don't give in to that, you can't hurt it. If somebody says something, even how derogatory it might be about you, the only time it becomes a part of your reality is when you give it energy, when you bring it in your mind, when you start processing it, when you start feeling what energies that making you feel in this moment, right? And we don't realize how much that do. What I normally do is that anything anybody says, I talk to myself and I always say, it has nothing to do with me. That's their point of view, there's their perspective, that's their experience, even if it is an experience with me. However, if it is that they say something negative, and if I internalize it, it is not from a place of being the victim. I do it from a place of being empowered. Hey, you know what? Why are they saying what they're saying, what they're saying? Is it something in me that is bringing for that them? Or is the life of that we call mirror life, right? Reflecting back to me now an aspect of me that I don't understand or I don't know that is present. And when I do that, what I do now is I start looking at what I can do to be a better person, so that person or somebody else do not say that about me. So it's work in progress for me,
Right.
but it makes me better and better every time.
Yeah.
If you don't love you to spend time with you, and I'm saying this, think about this, you want your child to be with you, or your spouse to be with you, to live a lifetime with you. But anytime you have to spend time with yourself, after 1 hour you can't do it. You're getting restless. You have to go somewhere, right? You're getting irritable. You're looking for the phone to call somebody. You can't sit and be with you. Tell me how is that beneficial to you? It's only when you can spend time with you, experience you, know you, feel you, then you can share time with others. And people don't understand that. So try to give something you don't have. You can't give love if you have love. You can't give money if you don't have money. Right? You can't give your peace if you don't have it.
Agreed.
So that is why it is so important that it's all about you. You must heal, and you must heal your past. I am not telling you forget it completely. You will not be able to forget it.
Yeah.
Because the kind of hurt, trauma some people go through,
Yeah.
it's so deep, subconscious, it's difficult to forget, right?
Right. So, Robin, I want you
But
to
even-
hold that thought because we need to
Yeah.
take another break, our last break. Let's go to these important messages. When we return, we continue our conversation with life coach Robin Kisoon. When we return, stay with us.
The Mid-Center Mall Christmas Flea Market from the 1st to the 31st of December. Over 400 merchants, toys, gift items, home decor, perfumes, t-shirt printing, and so much more. Daily live entertainment, fascinating snow show. Take pictures with Santa and check out their Facebook page for more information. The Mid-Center Mall Christmas Flea Market from the 1st to the 31st of December. Opening daily from 10 a.m.
Fab India Expo opposite Medford gas station Shogunus will now be closing on December 10th. Enjoy up to 50% of all items. Everything must go. Complete family shopping, multi-cuisine food court, your one-stop shop. It's all coming to an end. Fab India Expo closing on December 10th from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. including weekends.
Super quality supermarket. Best quality and great prices. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables and meats. It's a one-stop shop for the most affordable groceries, baby items, kitchen supplies, bathroom accessories, car care supplies, pet food, toys and lots more, all at Super Quality Supermarket. Wide aisles, fully air-conditioned and secured parking. 3 locations nationwide: Hoover Car Park, Hoover, 98 Endeavour Road, Shogunus, and 47 Tissue Drive, Trincity. Super Quality Supermarket. Get ready for comfort like never before. DAD Comfort Cooling Limited has been your choice. HVAC expert for over 35 years, and we've perfected the art of making your space into the oasis you deserve. When the sun is blazing and you need the perfect escape, think Comfort Cooling Limited. Your journey to comfort is one phone call away. So don't hesitate to call us at 652-6378, 657-1451 or come down to our showroom and feel the difference. Conveniently located 24 Forest Avenue, Coquia Village, San Fernando. Email comfortcoolinglimited@gmail.com. We carry York and Coolstar, mini splits, inverted type units, cassette type, window, commercial systems and 5 years warranty on systems. It's all happening at Comfort Cooling Limited.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Every word, every line, every paragraph depicts a real moment in someone's life. A father, a sister, a mother, a brother. We at Newsday are dedicated to you, the people, and through independent, unwavering journalism, strive to always bring your stories to life. Because your stories are more than just words. Newsday, independent and credible.
Bridson Auto Electrical Company Limited. We specialize in all your car and electrical needs. Visit us today at 425 Papuri Road, Ragu Village, San Fernando, or call 657-4175 or 657-5286. Bridson Auto Electrical Company Limited. Check them out today.
Tile Expression Limited, the #1 leader in tiles. Large stock, unbeatable prices, wide variety of porcelain tiles, ceramic tiles, wall and floor tiles, residential and commercial, granite and quartz countertops. Best quality from Spain, Italy, Brazil, India and China. Tile Expression Limited, conveniently located Monroe Road, Kunapir. Telephone 693-0015 or 223-TILE.
Charan's Bookstore. For all your school books, stationery items, uniforms, shoes, board games, toys, and much more. Visit them at any of their 3 branches located at 24 Eastern Main Road, Quezay, San Juan. Telephone number 675-9024 or 675-3607. 53 Eastern Main Road, Tunapuna, 663-1884, 663-1476, or 645-3878. Trin City Mall, Trin City. Contact them at 640-3155.
Calm down.
Check out Charan's Bookstore.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zelisa. I'm in conversation with life coach Robin Kisoon. And Robin, welcome back. Today we're talking about healing your past, letting go of all the pain, hurt, disappointment. Welcome back, Robin. I know you were elaborating on a point just before our break, so you may continue at this time.
Right. What I would like our viewers to do is to understand that releasing pain or fixing themselves, they can do up to a certain point. It's like if you get the headache or something, you go to the grocery or the pharmacy and you buy Panadol.
Hello? Robin, did we lose contact? Okay, could you bring me up please until we regain contact with Robin? This is the program Conversations with Zelisa, and of course in conversation with life coach Robin Kisoon. And of course Robin is talking to us about healing your past. We've got Robin again. Did we? Robin, welcome back. Sorry about that. Yes, you're live. Go right ahead.
Are you all hearing me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can see you. Go right ahead. You're live.
I am not hearing you. Somehow I lost your volume.
All right, so I'm hoping that my director would have that rectified immediately. Can you hear me now, Robin? Yeah?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Let me just see if I can.
Okay, so this is
My
the program.
everything is up.
Right.
Can you, if you hear me, I will talk if you hear me.
Yes, we can hear you. We can. Great.
All right, sure. What I was saying is that we go to the supermarket, we can buy some Panadol and take that Panadol or whatever it is, and you will feel it eases the headache, right? If it continues for a while, you might use it for a little bit, but after some point in time, you realize that something else is wrong. That's when you start seeking out help for what you are going through. You might visit the doctor now and say, hey, doctor, I don't understand what to do. Getting some headache, getting more sleep there, no matter what I do, it's not passing. then he might recommend you do a scan, etc., etc., and then do treatment according to what the findings are, right? It's the same thing with us. I am not saying that we are unable to resolve issues. We can. And if we learn to recontextualize, like every time you come up with something that you're faced with a challenge, it's a person or a thing that hurt you, the very first thing that you can do to recontextualize that experience is to give it a new meaning. Just as you said, the return was horrible because of whatever. When I said, when you say, hey, you know, could be they were going through a bad time, staff, whatever, and you can find many reasons what could contribute to them giving a substandard service. The same thing with people and experiences. If you can give them the benefit of the doubt and say, hey, you know what? Something went wrong. I do not understand why, but here what? I'm not going to take this personally. I'm not going to keep harboring those thoughts and creating and putting more disempowering thoughts about what I think about them and what I do and how I behave and all of these things, not understanding that everything you think, everything you feel, everything you say, you're setting things in motion. And at some point in time, you're going to experience those things. Okay? So all I'm saying here to our viewers, you can heal yourself by simply saying to yourself, hey, you know what? I let go of these experiences. That's one. The second thing, if you use your power of imagination or visualization, and you visualize that you have a contract, a written contract, here with that person, that's keeping you, stuck together and going through these experiences, whether it's your spouse or friend or family, that keeping you trapped in this repeated pattern. Just imagine you have that contract and simply say to the universe, you know what, I surrender, I release and I let go, and you say what it is and the person, and then you just imagine yourself cutting off that contract or tearing it or even lighting a fire and burning it. It's a simple act that people don't understand. What you are doing in your mind, your subconscious mind, is you are creating what we call a disassociation with that event or that person. And by doing that, you are actually rewriting your subconscious mind. And since your subconscious mind, when you search for something, it's like a hard drive in your computer, it will go to the last thing. It always goes. So if the last was built on the one before with anger and hate, it will be stronger. If it is now with the new thing, it will be less. And if you do it again, it will be even less. And after a while, that will go. Right? The same thing, if you simply take a position that, you know what, I'm just going to love people. So whatever they do, I'm not going to judge them. No, that's a hard position. It's something based on you have to actually practice. I practice this a lot. Every time something goes wrong, I'm going to call that person in light. Like a little meditation, send them some love, send them some light, some healing. You can't do that. If you do that, it doesn't heal them, it heals you. The next thing is if you go into forgiveness, an exercise of forgiveness. Every time you forgive, you free. You liberate yourself. And people say, no, I can't forgive. And some people say, well, you know, I have to forgive, but I'm not going to forget to know. If you forgive and you didn't forget, you did not forgive. Forgiveness means that you free yourself of any association, past, present, or future, with that person, with the things that have happened, that's keeping you trapped. So actually, you're liberating yourself. And that's a powerful tool that people can use. You can liberate yourself, bring yourself out of that, right? So why not take that opportunity to forgive? You don't have to do it for the person present. You may not be able to look that person in the face again, depending on the nature, whatever they have done to you, right?
Right.
But in your memory, in your imagination, right? You can do it. You don't have to come face to face with them.
Yeah.
But you can say, hey, you know what? I choose to forgive you. Because me matters. It's about me.
Yeah.
My health, my well-being is important to me. So I won't hold you in my space no more.
And you know, Robin, I always say, if somebody is, I know you can't tell.
I'm not hearing.
I know, but we've got to wrap things up. So let me say thank you so much. And okay, so we've got to wrap things up. Thank you, Robin. God bless, and we'll talk again really soon. I'm trying to do some sign language.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Hisham. Bye-bye. Thank you. So this is where we're going to wrap things up for today. I want to say thank you. And I want to leave you with this. When we go before God to ask God for favors, or to ask God for assistance or for help, it is important that we understand, if we go to God, then we have a clear conscience. Let go, let it be. Who are we then not to forgive and let go? We're only human. So if we ask God, then we ourselves can display that kindness and that goodness and releasing of that hurt and pain, and let it be, and let God take control. That's my message for you today. It's also my message for me. And here's reminding you that with God all things are possible. I am Zelisa Singh Rupani. Thank you so much for choosing us.